Hello everyone, back with another video. This one is going to be a lot quicker than the other ones. Won't be as extravagant. We're going to keep it real simple. For this video, I wanted to change out the mass airflow sensor. Let me show you what that looks like and we can talk about what it does. Okay guys, so here is the mass airflow sensor. I got it from Amazon. The brand is Denso, and I think that's the same brand that Toyota uses on a lot of their parts. So essentially, the mass airflow sensor is part of your vehicle's electronic fuel injection system. It is responsible for calculating the amount of air entering the engine. If your mass airflow sensor is bad, it cannot measure the amount of air. So essentially, you're gonna have a lot of issues if this thing goes bad. Some of them would be the engine will be very hard to start or turn over. The engine stalls, the engine can hiccup. So essentially, if this is bad in your car, it can cause the engine computer to miscalculate the amount of injected fuel. So yeah, this little piece will play a big role in your car's engine, especially when it has to do with fuel or air going into the engine. It's pretty easy to swap out, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so the area we're going to be working on is going to be right over here. This is where the mass airflow sensor is. You can probably get the top screw with the regular screwdriver with no problem, but the bottom screw is going to be right down here, and it can be tricky to get down there with a regular screwdriver. So what I've managed to do is just to get a Phillips head drive bit, and I'm going to use that down here to unscrew it, and it should work. Okay, luckily I'm able to take it out with no problem. It looks like it wasn't very tight. Take off the top screw. I could go ahead and use the regular screwdriver, but might as well just use this while I'm here. One more thing you want to do before you change it out is to remove this harness here. Okay, harness is out. Now that the harness is off, we can go ahead and pull out the mass airflow sensor. Here it is. We're gonna go ahead and put the new one in. Okay, new one is in place. We're gonna go ahead and put the screw back in. Put the first screw back in. That's going in with no problem. We're gonna put the other screw back in. Okay, that's on there nice and tight. So the new mass airflow sensor is in place. We're gonna put the harness back in. And that's gonna be it, guys. Real simple. Now, the main reason why I wanted to change out the mass airflow sensor was that I used one of these OBD2 readers on the car. I got a code that came up, and that code was P0A0F. And based on the research that I did, it seemed as if that code comes up when you have a bad mass airflow sensor. It could be some other things that could be wrong with the car, but I felt like starting here because it seemed like a pretty simple thing to do. And a lot of the videos and articles I read stated that that's usually the cause of that code. So I figured let me just start there. So put the new one in. I'm going to start the car. I'm going to do another reading from the OBD2 and see if it comes up again. Let's plug in the OBD2 scanner that I got, and you guys can see how that works. I got this one from Amazon. It's from a company called BAFX product. Only thing about this one is that it only works with Android devices. So if you have an iPhone or something else, you gotta look for a different one. The app that I ended up using that works really well for Priuses is an app called Dr.Prius. Okay, let's go ahead and connect it. Okay, you can see it lights up. So here's the Dr.Prius app. You want to make sure your Bluetooth is on. You select the device, which for here is the OBD2. And then when I did the diagnostic, this was where I first got the code, the P0A0F. Everything else was normal. And then after some research on YouTube and I read some articles, it stated that for the most part, that code comes up when you have a bad mass airflow sensor. So I went ahead, swapped that out as you guys saw, and then I ran another diagnostic. And as you can see, the error code went away. So yeah, that's the Dr. Prius app, and I highly recommend that app for those who have a Prius. Super easy to use, and it works really well. So that's gonna do it for me. Like I said, the video was gonna be quick. I just wanted to show how to change out that sensor. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're still watching, please hit that like button. Goes a long way, greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a great day. Peace.